You could fight any female right now. Who would you want to go with?
Valentina Shevchenko right now. I want to be at the top. You know, I'm still 26. She's been around for a long time.
Right now, I'm not too sure that Shevchenko is the best 125er there is. This girl is, man, she goes after people. She is nasty.
Valentina has to fight this woman.
Dakota Deva just sent a serious warning to Valentina Shevchenko after brutally knocking out Taila Santos, the 26-year-old British star. Now a PFL flyweight world champion and newly minted millionaire has her eyes locked on the biggest name in women's MMA. With confidence and power to back it up, Dakota is making it clear Shevchenko better take this rising threat seriously.
Devin deep for sure. Santos is in trouble. She's in big trouble.
Dakota gets him to the body again for a championship.
Stay tuned as we break down the potential super fight shaking the MMA world. It all started last month in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, when Dakota Dangerous Deva shocked fans by doing the unthinkable, completely dismantling Taila Santos in just 2 explosive rounds. That dominant performance put the entire flyweight division on high alert.
This matchup right now is a woman that's not even in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. She's in the PFL. Dakota Ditcheva is the best flyweight outside of the Ultimate Fighting Championship right now. She's up there. She's up there with Alexa Grasso, Manon Fior, and the rest of them. And I'm not afraid to say it. 14-0, 9 first-round knockout TKO. Insane power. Dakota Ditcheva has been viral on the internet for a reason. And in her last fight, fighting Taila Santos, TKO in the second round. She usually beats him in...
Why is this so significant? Because Taila Santos isn't just any fighter, she's a former UFC title contender who pushed Valentina Shevchenko to the edge in June 2022. Many fans still believe Santos actually won that fight. But Dakota Deva made it look effortless. With brutal body shots, ruthless clinch work, and razor-sharp Muay Thai precision, she dismantled Santos. The finish was so dominant, it instantly flipped the narrative from who is Dakota Deva to can she beat Valentina. The MMA world is now buzzing with one question: Valentina Shevchenko versus Dakota Deva, who wins?
Like Valentina Shevchenko versus Dakota Ditcheva.
She doesn't get decisions. She's knocking people out. She is making them quit.
Like Valentina makes you pay.
She's not leaving it to the judges, she's knocking opponents out and making them quit. Just like Valentina makes you pay, Dakota Deva makes you break. With this dominant victory, Deva claimed the PFL flyweight title and a cool $1 million. But more importantly, she shut down every critic who called her a can crusher. The stats speak loud: 14 wins, 0 losses, and 10 first-round finishes. At just 26, she's not knocking on the door of elite competition, she's tearing it off its hinges.
Been a long time coming. This is mentally the strongest I've ever been.
You know, competition is important to me, so if you're going to put me with the same girls and have the same girls in the tournament, I'm not really that interested.
You've just mentioned there that you want to be the queen of this division worldwide.
We were just kind of talking about going into the UFC.
Thought about for many, many years and just not been in the position to do it. People now, with me beating Taila Santos, they want to see like what else I'm capable of, so it's got to be something more.
People thought she would against Shevchenko. You know, she's never been stopped. She's never been stopped. Shevchenko didn't stop her. People thought she beat her. And now what can people really say? Made it look like another can on the list as people always comment on my stuff.
Dakota has come.
Here's where things get interesting. When asked about facing Valentina Shevchenko, the reigning UFC flyweight champion and widely considered the greatest female fighter ever, Dakota Deva didn't flinch. Her 6-word response? I could definitely, and I would. That's not just bold talk, it's a direct challenge to a fighter who has ruled the division for years. Meanwhile, Shevchenko, now 36, is coming off a grueling trilogy with Alexa Grasso that ended in a win, a loss, and a controversial draw. A new era may be coming.
That fight set the tone for her rivalry with Nunes, which peaked in 2017 at UFC 215. In their rematch, Shevchenko lost a razor-thin split decision many fans still dispute to this day. Before her legendary flyweight run, Shevchenko also defeated Holly Holm in a striking masterclass and submitted grappler Juliana Pena with a slick armbar. Proof she wasn't just a striker. But it was in 2018, when the UFC introduced the women's flyweight division, that Valentina truly began her reign. She won the vacant belt by dominating former strawweight queen Joanna Jędrzejczyk over 5 rounds at UFC 231.
The greatest fighter in mixed martial arts that is a female is the underdog tonight. Valentina Shevchenko has completed the rubies on the new belt.
But Deva respects the champion, telling reporters, "She's been champion for years. I'm not quite there yet. I'm still 26. And these girls are 31, 32. I have to humble myself a bit, however. Don't confuse respect with fear." When pressed, Deva made her intentions clear. "You put me in a cage with her, I'm coming to win."
Put it back on you, Dakota. Who do you think is the number 1 flyweight in the women's division right now?
Valentina Shevchenko.
You still put her number 1?
100%. Look, she's the first person to finish her rubies on a belt. She's been around for so long, and she's stayed at the top of that level. I know people are saying now she's on a little bit of a down, but she's a lot older now. She's been around for years at the top of the level, and no one's been able to wipe her out. Grasso got that one fight on her, which was fair enough, beat her fair and square. But honestly, she can do everything as well. She's a full MMA fighter. She's not just a striker, not just a grappler, not just a wrestler. She's everything. She can switch it all up. So I genuinely feel like flyweight, she is 100% up there.
Do you hate the UFC questions? Because, I mean, you're in the PFL. They're the ones who found you. Like, they put you in this position. They just made you a millionaire. Do you hate that question?
Yeah, no, I don't hate it, but I just feel like PFL deserve the respect. You know, like I said, they picked me up in Europe, you know, when I was like, not a big, I was known, but I wasn't massive, you know, so I'm not saying I'm massive now, but I've got a lot of attention recently. So they've helped me build that, you know, they've helped me build my followers, my fans, like they've, you know, given me opportunities like fighting in that Europe tournament, now in this PF. They didn't even have a flyweight division until I signed, you know, so the opportunities that they've given me, you can't forget that. And they might not be the UFC, but there's still an amazing promotion that has done a lot for me. So I definitely don't hate the UFC questions. I understand that people are interested in that, and there's a whole nother flyweight division there that people are excited to see me in. But there's still so much to give from PFL Europe, and I've got to be grateful for the position that I'm in.
"Put me in a cage, and I'll fight anyone," says the fearless British fighter, training at American Top Team in Florida alongside UFC flyweight champ Alexander Pantoja. She's no stranger to elite competition. Her coaches believe she can beat anyone at 125 pounds.
Signed Dakota Ditcheva. Dakota is blowing up insane. That's because of the power and the technique and the skill that she possesses. It's on a different level. It's on a level that's so high, we can only imagine what Dakota Ditcheva, if she keeps on continue winning, if her confidence stays sky high, what she will develop in the next few years. She's still not even 30 years old. She's not even 35 years old. She's got a long time to go before she gets there, and she has so much to do in her career. The only question here would be, is Dakota Ditcheva ready for a Valentina Shevchenko? Would her coaches say that they want to develop her a little more? Being in the PFL, she hasn't faced UFC type of competition, but she finishes her fights fast and she runs through opponents like they're nothing. She might need another test, but we saw her fight Talia Santos, and we know that Talia Santos was an extreme test for Shevchenko. You never know when you match two people up, but what we do know is that these two are strikers at the core, and they're looking to hurt their opponent with strikes, but they both have tricks up their sleeve. You never know what they might do. Two of the best in the land, Valentina Shevchenko and Dakota Ditcheva. I want to see this fight. I do want to see this fight.
Let's break down the stylistic matchup. Fans can't stop talking about Valentina Shevchenko as a master of distance control, using precise kicks to manage range before exploding with combinations or takedowns. A Muay Thai world champ and BJJ black belt, her fight IQ is elite. But here's the twist: Dakota Deva may actually hold some key advantages that could shift the tide.
Who is the target?
I think she has things to work on. I don't know how it's gonna play out for her, but yeah, she has potential.
Everyone's difficult with their like own style.
everyone has power. Everyone has chances to knock out each other. I don't know what is going to be next, who is going to be next, but I am here. No matter how old I am feeling great. Martial arts.
First, the height factor at 5 feet 8 inches. Dakota Deva stands 3 inches taller than Valentina Shevchenko. That reach advantage could disrupt Valentina's preferred striking range and open up chances for Dakota to land her punishing body shots, an area where she clearly outshines the champion. Second, the clinch game. While Shevchenko favors head and arm throws, Deva's Muay Thai expertise makes her deadly in close quarters. Against Taila Santos, she showcased this perfectly, stuffing every takedown attempt and dominating the clinch with vicious knees and elbows along the fence. These could be game changers. Third, the youth factor. Dakota Deva is 26, while Valentina Shevchenko is 36. Bullet has been through countless wars, and as always, Father Time remains undefeated. Meanwhile, Dakota is just hitting her prime. The real question isn't about Deva's skills, it's whether she has the experience to handle the pressure of facing a legend like Shevchenko on the sport's biggest stage. Now let's talk business. Deva remains under PFL contract for another year, but don't think Dana White and the UFC brass aren't.
The PFL
watching
keep
closely.
the UFC out of their mouth.
When is Dakota Dacheva going to the UFC?
I think people now, with me beating Taila Santos, they want to see like what else I'm capable of. So it's got to be something more.
Women want to be equal. And believe me when I tell you, women have proved here that they are equal. They have absolutely proven themselves. And people love the women's fights. The PFL should keep the UFC out of their mouth.
When is Dakota Dacheva going to the UFC?
I think people now, with me beating Taila Santos, they want to see like what else I'm capable of. So it's got to be something more.
Women want to be equal. And believe me when I tell you, women have proved here that they are equal. They have absolutely proven themselves. And people love the women's fights. These women become...
The next big thing, they look at me on board. Great to see it, yeah. Strong woman, good girl. Fucking awesome. Great to see it. Great to finally meet you. Love it, love it. What's the crack? What are we up next? Oh, yeah, man, I'm walking myself here. Look, as superstar right there, 100%. Love it, bro. Love the great to see you, man. Good. All right, man, how you doing? Nice to meet you, man, all right? Yeah, back in there as well. Oh, yeah, man.